Who do you think the 49ers gave up all that draft capital to go get at 3?
Everybody keeps telling me Mac Jones. I think that they are going to play this thing out, Rich. You got 2 more pro days. Lance got another one scheduled.
Right.
I don't think that's by accident as well. I think this is the 49ers being able to do their due diligence. And what I love, they're going to put them through 49ers type drills, see what they're getting, have a full comparison. If it's me, all things being equal, and it's a weird year, Rich, because we're not nearly as close to these young men as we kind of are during most years.
Right.
So the Niners know more than we do, and I don't mind saying that, and they typically do it, but this year it's even more so. I think Fields or Lance runs that offense the same way or even better than what we're talking about with Mac Jones. But there's something in there that if the 49ers are saying it's Mac Jones, the way that Shanahan wants it to be run and how he thinks it's processed, and just look back through the past. And I go back to Matt Ryan again. Remember the year before Matt Ryan's MVP year? He and Kyle Shanahan, I don't know that they had a true meeting of the minds yet. It was a little rocky. But Matt worked at it, improved his athleticism, got his flexibility, turned him into an NFL MVP. Mac Jones can do the same thing.
Let's just say, Charles Davis, that it is Mac Jones chosen 3, and the Falcons decide, you know what, we can't pass up on Pitts. And the Bengals are like, we are totally going to hook Burrow up with his old receiver, Jamar Chase. And then the Dolphins are like, you know what, we're absolutely going to get to an old weapon from Alabama, choose one for him. And then you've got the Lions sitting there at 7 with a chance to get Lance or Fields. Do you think they should do that, even though they went ahead and got Goff? You would, huh?
I would, and here's the reason why. Yeah, you put it into Goff, but you don't know. You didn't make that deal because you were set saying that he's my guy going forward. You make the deal because you think you can improve your team overall, and it was just time for Matthew Stafford, and you kind of did him a solid. I get all of that. But if you've got this guy sitting there that this is the thing we always have to keep in mind. Is this who you have conviction on as a franchise, as a scouting group? And Brad Holmes comes from L.A. and saw the Goff thing happen. That doesn't mean that he's flat out sold that he's his guy going forward. I would definitely take a hard look there, or I'd make sure my phone line was open because they could very easily move back as well and improve their football team. Because now you got Denver in there.
Yep.
You got Washington in there. You got, is New Orleans really going to make that bolder move? Remember that? What year was it, Rich, when they came all the way up and went to 12? We all thought it was a quarterback, and they took Davenport, the pass rusher.
Yeah, we thought it was Lamar Jackson that was going to go to New England. We were looking at each other like, okay, is this the moment
quarterback?
Yeah, I know. We thought New Orleans was going to go right then and there to get Lamar, and we're like, is this the moment? And I remember that. So, that's a fascinating thing because if Lance and Fields are somehow on the board sitting there at 7, and we've got Dan Campbell on tomorrow's show, the new coach of the Lions. Carolina, we all know, just got Sam Darnold.
So, yep.
Would that be like Denver's dream scenario to have only to trade up a couple of spots? That's one thing I'm going to ask Schlereth, too, because the number of times that you hear that Elway's looking to upgrade from Drew Lock, even though Elway keeps saying that he loves Drew Lock, I've lost track. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you heard Dalton Reisner talk about it, his offensive lineman, and he's really pumping up Lock. I think Reisner went, one pick before Lock in the draft, and has really been talking about how much he's been spending time with Peyton Manning, trying to get it out there that this kid's coming and he's rising or what have you. I don't think that would deter Denver if one of those quarterbacks was sitting there. See, I look at Trey Lance and I see Josh Allen. All the same questions about Josh Allen are coming out about Trey Lance. You see that body type, that big arm. Everybody talks about accuracy. We all thought you can't improve accuracy as much as Josh Allen has done in the NFL. Is he going to be the total unicorn? Or if we've been missing the boat, the kids can get better and more accurate if given the right time, coaching, and ability. We'll see.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.